Here's Gordon. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Watson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Melton with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Horford for 3. Watson with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And Denver pushing it up now. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. For 3, Porzingis. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's Denver leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Denver leading by 5. Murray from outside. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
So it's Denver now. That's tipped. And stolen by Green. The 3 from Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. The drive by Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Here's Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Outside Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Denver. And they call an illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Santos good.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Gordon. Got it.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
The Nuggets trail. Murray! Porzingis there for the rebound. Here's Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. Can't get the 3. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Jokic pulls it down. Now Gordon. Poke loose. Here's the break. Jimmy Butler on the attack. And a breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Jokic. Outside Gordon. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Curry surveys. Stolen by Jones. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Jones sets a screen. Outside Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis there for the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Curry. Oh, missed on the tray. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Left side Watson. Here's Jones. It's stolen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
They lead by 1, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there, puts them up 3.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Third personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the Nuggets, Christian Paul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Curry misses the 3, and now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Curry fires. And again, another missed shot. So it's Denver picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
This one was up in the air late. They showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, here's George. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Great anticipation from Brown. It's almost like he can read the ball handler's mind.
Jason Tatum grabs the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Brown inside. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Celtics,
Young with the ball. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here is Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Davis sets a screen. Young fires away from outside. No good with the triple. To the left side wing. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Tatum. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Davis sets a screen. Outside, George. And the three ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The shot's good.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Inside, Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Nobody near George. And again, Washington with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, White. Tatum a screen. To the inside. Missed inside. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Left side, George. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside. But he still powers through it.
Brown, right side. Outside, White. Lost it. No good that time either. And it's Washington's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Celtics trail by 3. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's Washington's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Champagnie. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 3. Richard with the ball. And it's Jackson picking him up. Here's Garza. Buries it from three-point range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Got a piece of it. for the finish. And Brown throws it down.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Johnson for three. Kept alive. Pass to Carrington. For three. Johnson gets the bucket. The Celtics on offense. They trail by one. Brown with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Rebounded by the Wizards. Johnson, that's for two. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by one. And we'll get things started in the second.
The Celtics.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Now, Carrington. Still without a basket. And it's Davis with the jam.
When the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Celtics trail by three. Pritchard up top. Hasn't made one yet. And Vukcevic pulls it down. And so it's Washington with it. Pass to Riley. Back to Carrington. The Wizards working the ball around now. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game. On the free throw, no good. Here's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. In the corner, Tatum with it. A three from Tatum.
You can't give up these corner three balls to Tatum. That is a recipe for disaster.
They set the screen. Here's Vukcevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brown attacking. And Brown throws it down.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Several teams changing it up here. Johnson, a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. To the middle. And Tatum hammers it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Davis.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Down low, here's Reese. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. On to White. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Young outside. Davis sets a screen. Inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Hauser. Nothing on the board. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Pritchard. That misses off the backboard. Wizards leading by 9. Young outside. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Vucevic. And they get it. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Superb focus there from Vuce, accepting the contact like a champ.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's good. Young's got his first 2 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Here's Shireman. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards leading by 10. Now, here is Young. To the middle. On the wing, Koulibaly. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Walsh. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Vucevic. Good, nice job down low. Vucevic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics. Young with the ball. Now Sarr. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Back to Vucevic. Outside Harper. Picked by Vucevic. 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Wizards. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Back to Young. There's the steal. To the inside. Pass to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Down low. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Vucevic. That one a little long. Wizards leading by 8. Davis sets a screen. To the paint. Young with no one around. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here he goes. Harper with the ball. George picks him up. Three-pointer. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Young. And the shot goes in. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
In the corner, George with it. Three-pointer. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the shot is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also
they've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Celtics trailed by 15. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Johnson. Over to the left wing. Got that bucket in no time at all. Riley's got 5 points so far.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. And Keita gets it to go.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Hauser. Here's Keita. Riley covering. Here's Hauser. Connects from three-point range. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game. From deep, Johnson. And so it's Washington looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Carrington. Softly drops in the floater. Carrington's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Washington. In. Tatum's shot is off. Wizards leading by 15. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Riley. Here's Carrington. 5 to shoot. And here's Johnson outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 15. Tatum a screen. Here's Keita. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Shoots from 8. Jump shot is good that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. While Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And he gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Tatum knocks down the 3.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Wizards leading by 14. Here's Davis. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Brown. Here's Walsh. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And so Young will bring it up for the Wizards. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard. Third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Celtics trail by 16. And here is Tatum. Davis pulls it down. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts up the 3, and it's off. Here's the Celtics with the ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Now George jacks up a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Not gonna go.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.